everyone, it's Miss Kathy again here at Sturgis Public Library. We are doing our Imagine Your Story summer reading program, and today I have a craft for the kids to be able to do, something you can make at home. Hopefully you have the supplies you need at home. What I am going to show you today is a dragon puppet. There he is. If I put him on my fingers, I can make him roar, roar. My dragon's flying around, roar. Or maybe you like the more docile and quiet unicorn. I don't know what a unicorn says, do you? Do they sound like a horse? Do they go, neigh, neigh? I don't know, we'll have to find out. But today I'm going to show you how to make these two kinds of puppets out of paper. I made a couple of them. My unicorns look about the same. I didn't change them very much, but my dragons I did change a little bit. One of them has triangular horns. One of them has rounded horns. One of them has really long fire. One of them has just a little bit shorter fire. Their eyes are different. I'm going to show you how to do this. You notice mine are made out of green paper because I happen to have green paper at the library. If you don't have green paper, you can use white paper and color it or paint it if you have some paint. Markers work, crayons work, or maybe you don't want a green dragon. Maybe you want your dragon to be blue, or maybe you want your dragon to be pink. You can make whatever color you want. But I decided mine were going to be green and I had green paper, so that's what I'm going to use. It's just a regular size sheet of paper. And to make my dragon shape, I need to fold it into thirds. Does not have to be perfect thirds. You don't have to measure it to make sure you get it perfect. But you do want to fold it in thirds. And we are going the long way. We're not going the short way, folding it in thirds. This would be the short way. This would be a mountain fold. We're doing the hot dog fold. We're going the long way. So come back here. I fold it in ones. I'm going to take my other side. I'm going to fold it into the middle. And I'm trying to make sure I get it straight. And there it is. There's my dragon's body. Now you notice I did not get them perfectly even, and that's okay. But I want you to make sure when you're doing the folds, the next folds, that we have what we have folded in on the outside. Because now we're just gonna do a simple fold it in half. And if I make sure I have my, wait a minute, yeah. If I make sure I have my back side folding in the middle, just like that. I can see my backside where I folded it. Now, I'm going to fold my two pockets for my hands. And this time, I'm gonna fold this one down. Make sure I get it nice and creased. Okay. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to take my bottom part that's open and fold it up to the top, crease it. And when I open it up again, it kind of looks like an accordion fold. Looks like I've made an accordion fold. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of squares. If I fold it in half like this, you'll see I have my finger pockets at the top and my finger pockets at the bottom, and that's just how I want them. So I can put my fingers in the back and open it up and make my puppet talk. Cool! We've got the start of our dragon. Now if you look at my dragon, he needs a few things. We need to give him some eyes. I'm just using markers today to draw my eyes on. I've done 2 different eyes. These are just the big round eyeballs. These are like the almond-shaped eyeballs. I wonder if it would be fun to give him two kinds of eyeballs. I never thought of that. I'm going to use black this time. I used purple on one and black on the other. I'm going to use black, but maybe I'll give him two colored eyes. I'm going to do my circle eye, just like that, in black. Let's make my dragon unique. Let's do purple, almond-shaped eye on the other side. Ooh, there we go. You can make whatever kind of eyeballs you want. If you don't want to make them with eyeballs, maybe you just want to do big black circles, you can do that too. Now, my dragon also needs some nostrils, because when he's breathing out that fire, he needs to get in a lot of air to be able to make that fire go out far. So let's see. I think I'm going to use my gray. And I'm just going to give him oval colored nostrils. There they are. We've got his eyes, we've got his nose. We need something else for our dragon. He has to be able to fly, so we need to give him the wings. He's got those kind of wings on that puppet. He's got smaller wings on the other side, on the other puppet. You can make your wings however you want to. What you're going to do, you notice mine is a different color green. And if you're not using different colors of paper, you're just using white, you're going to want to color in your wings whatever color you want. Let's see. I'll show you how that works. In fact, I'm going to use my scrap paper I've been using. I'm going to fold it in half. So when I draw on my wings, I only have to draw it on one side. And I'm going to do, let's see. I'm going to give him 3 scallops for his wings. And then I'm going to draw in the sides of the wings, just straight lines down. And you notice I made it so it's on the folded piece of paper. So now when I cut it, I don't have to cut 2 wings, I only have to cut 1. So here we go, I'm going to cut out his wings. You know, it might be a smart thing to do, but that's okay. Maybe I want to test this out because I haven't done it this way. Cut my wings. There, he's got 2 wings. You don't want them together like that, but you know right where to cut down the middle to make your 2 wings. There they are. Now, maybe I want to leave them white, but I think I'm going to decorate his wings. I think I'm going to do some orange outline on his wings. Like that. I got an orange outline on it. Now where's my other wing? My white on white makes it hard to see. So I'm going to draw some more outline on his wings. Remember, you can decorate yours however you want. Uh-oh. My wings are going to be, nope, they're going to be okay. I thought I had done it upside down. Maybe I want to give him some lines in the middle. Let's do some blue line. No, let's do some green lines in the middle for his wings. Like he's got, not bones, but he's got the place where he can fold and flap his wings. Okay. If you look at my dragon, I put them on the sides of his face. So here's my dragon. There's his eyes, his nose. I want to put his wings on the side of his face. I'm going to put them on this way, so I need to put my glue on my colored side. I've just got my glue stick here. I'm just going to do 1 line of glue on the side, and we're ready to put this wing on this side of my dragon. There it is. Now I'll do the same thing to the other side. Make sure I put my glue on my colored side. I'm not putting it on the top of my dragon's face. I'm putting it behind my dragon's face. So they'll look like that. And there's his wings. I kind of like these white ones with the colors that I've added to it. Now, if you want your dragon to have some horns on the top, I am going to use my green, and I'm gonna just keep my folded paper together. So when I cut my horns, I only have to do one cut, and I'm really freehanding this one. I'm not even gonna draw it. I'm just gonna cut a triangle in there. And now I have 2 horns. My horns are gonna go inside the pocket where I put my fingers. I don't wanna put them back here because then when I put my puppet on, my fingers will be covering the horns. I want the horns to be at the top. So it's pretty easy. And once again, you just put a little line of glue. Whoops. I want to go this way. Put your little line of glue on your horns. There's my line of glue there. Open up the pocket. Put the horn behind the face. See how I'm doing that? I want to make sure I'm not hiding my horns with my fingers. So I'm putting them on just like that. And there is my dragon with his horns and his wings. He can go flying. But our dragon still needs one more part. He needs his fire. This dragon has kind of a small fire. This dragon has a little bit longer fire. Once again, I just did my free drawing. I took my white piece of paper. I'm going to continue to use up the scraps I have and get rid of some paper I don't need. I can just use my scraps, and I'm going to draw what I think are the flames. You can draw out whatever kind of flames you would like your dragon to have. There, I drew kind of some small squatty flames. Well, I don't want them to be white because it won't look very scary if my dragon just has white flames. So what I'm gonna do is color in some red because this is a fiery breathing dragon. So I'll color in some red on the outline. See how I did my red? Now I want to add some orange. It's like I'm making up the layers of a rainbow. Add some orange in there. There's my orange, my red, my orange. Now I need some yellow. I'm just going to color the rest of it in with yellow. And there is my dragon's fire. Now all I have to do is cut it out. Can I cut it out backwards? I can see right through my red paper. So I'm going to cut it out. You might not want to cut it out backwards. You might want to do it the right way. In fact, I'm going to change my paper around so I can see what I'm doing. And there is my dragon's fiery breath. Now, I don't want it to go up here on his nose, although maybe you want it to be breathing out of his nose instead of his mouth. I want my dragon to be breathing the fire out of his mouth. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put some glue right inside the dragon's mouth. And then all I have to do is glue on the fire. Put the fire on there. Ooh. I got my glue too high up. There's his fiery breath. Here's my dragon coming to see you. Hello, boys and girls. I hope I don't scare you. Ah, roar. Look at that, a fun little paper dragon that you can use for a puppet to tell dragon stories with. That wasn't too hard, was it? Well, guess what? Now that I have my team of dragons here, I will lay them out this way. Ooh, if I do that, he's gonna lose his mouth. And we're gonna come over and we're going to do our unicorn next. These two little unicorns. Maybe you don't want your unicorn to be white. Maybe you want your unicorn to be pink. Maybe you want your unicorn to be purple or blue. I kind of like the white unicorns because usually the unicorns you see are white with the multicolors on them. So I am just going to use my regular piece of white paper. Once again, just like for the dragon, you're going to fold it in thirds the long way. So I'm going to fold one side in. I don't want it to be right in the middle. I want it to be past the middle. Fold my other side in. It's wanting to be crooked on me. I don't want it to be crooked. There it is. There's our unicorn body. Here's the sides we folded in. Here's the side that's not folded. Now I'm going to take my paper and fold it in half. Just like this. There's my half. I'm going to make my finger pockets. So I'm going to fold this up to the middle. I'll show you what happens if you fold it the wrong way. If I take this pocket side and I fold my open side to the middle, I don't have the pockets to put my fingers in. Here I have a pocket to put my finger in, but it doesn't work on the other side. So I have to make sure I fold it the opposite direction. That way you have your finger pockets where you can put your fingers in. So here's where my fingers go. Here's where the mouth is. There's my puppet. Okay, for our unicorn, do you see what we need for the unicorn? She's got some eyes, or maybe it's a he. The nose to be able to breathe from. We have some ears. We have the unicorn horn. And we've got some flowers there. So let's start with the eyes. My unicorn is sleeping. She's got sleeping eyes. So make sure your finger pockets, make sure you're holding your puppet the right way so your fingers will go in there. I'm going to go about halfway down through my finger pockets on my front side and make my little U for the eyeballs. Now I'm doing this upside down so it doesn't look quite so right. You'll want to make sure you're doing yours on the table so you can make your eyeballs look right. There. She's got some eyelashes. 1, 2, 3 eyelashes in the corner. Wow. Can't get these eyelashes on. 1, 2, 3 eyelashes in the corner. Now I'm going to do the 2 little nose holes so she can breathe. There. We've got her eyes and her nose on. While I have my pink marker out, because that was the color I decided to use, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to give her a tongue. I'm just going to do a half of a oval maybe. Looks like a U, like that. So now I have my eyes, my nose, and when I open it up, there's her tongue. Hello. Okay, she still needs some ears and a horn. And once again, I just took my paper and I made them freestyle. So her ears, I'm just gonna continue to use my scrap paper, use it all up. For her ears, I didn't do a triangle, I did kind of a puffy shaped triangle. I didn't do straight lines, I kind of gave them a curve. Since I have my my paper folded in half, I drew it on the bottom line there, so now I just have to do 1 cut. Well, actually, I'll have to do 2 cuts. I'm going to cut my ear this way, cut my ear this way, and since I want 2 ears, I want to make sure I cut it apart on my fold. And there's my 2 ears for my unicorn. Now I gave this one some pink inside parts to the ear. I think the unicorn I'm making now, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm going to put some yellow inside her ear. And I'm just coloring in a little part of the ear like that. So now I can get this one, color in just a little part of the ear, just so I can see she does have an inside to her ear. And there we go. There are her true ears. My ears are kind of small. You'll notice this time, instead of the ears being glued to the back of the top of the pocket, I did them right on the outside of the pocket, right on the face. And to do that, you just take your glue, you're coloring on, or you're gluing on the colored side. So I want to put a swipe of glue on there, just like that. And now you're going to think I'm doing this wrong. You're going to say, Miss Dykstra, you're putting it on wrong. Because I'm going to put it on the front of the face like this. I glued it on. Miss Kathy, that's not the ear. How do we see the ear? Simple. We're going to fold it up. So her ear is standing up like she has a little bit of dimension there. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Put my stripe of glue right there. I'm going to put it on her. It looks like it's upside down, like we can't see it. Where'd her ear go? She's going to perk up her ear, fold it up just like that. And now my unicorn has her two ears. There they are. They stand up. Makes it a little bit three-dimensional or two-dimensional. Now she still needs her unicorn horn. And I think I'm going to give this unicorn a different colored horn. Using up my scraps. I want to keep using up my scraps. I'm just going to cut out a long, skinny triangle. There. What color should I make this unicorn horn? Maybe since I've got pink, I'll keep going with the pink and make her horn a pink color. Now you'll notice when I'm doing my coloring, I have scratch paper on the underneath so I don't color all over my table because I don't want to make a mess. And by having it cut out, I just can color right over top of it. There it is. My mess is on the paper, not on my table. There's the unicorn's horn. We're going to add it to her face. Now I'm going to glue it right on top. But this time I'm not going to glue on my colored side. I'm going to glue on the back. Put my line of glue on the back so I can put this right on top there. Whoops, it's crooked. And there it is. Ooh, I can give it a little dimension too if I want. There is her horn. Doesn't want to work with me. Now, I want to cover up that bottom part of her horn. And here's where it could be fun. I use stickers because I had some stickers that were flowers that I have in my stash. Maybe you don't have any stickers. Maybe you want to draw some flowers on paper in different colors and cut them out and put them on. But since I have stickers, I'm going to go ahead and use up my stickers. Oh, it's kind of fun. There's even a bow on this one. Maybe my unicorn will get the bow. Maybe I'll put a bow on her horn. Like that. Ooh, that's kind of fun. And I can still add some flowers. I have some little yellow roses on these stickers. I can add the roses like right there. And maybe that's all I want to do for this one. Maybe I just want to decorate it like that. Here is my unicorn. Make her ears stand up. And she's ready to come visit all of her unicorn friends in the forest. Maybe, here we go. There's my unicorns. My fingers don't want to fit in there, they're too big. Can I get them on? There. Maybe you can make more than one unicorn and you can have unicorn friends. Or maybe you're a unicorn and your dragon. Let's see if I can get them on. Maybe your unicorn and your dragon will meet each other in the magical kingdom where they live. And they can go on adventures together. You can make up stories about what your dragon and your unicorn see in their adventures. I hope you will get a unicorn and dragon puppet made. They're pretty easy. And maybe you can show me your unicorn and your dragon. You can come to the library and show me what they look like. You can call me, I will meet you outside, and you can show me your dragon. If not, that's okay. You can still have fun playing with your dragons for our Imagine Your Story summer reading program. Enjoy your time. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you later. Bye.